Howdy, I'm LaurieMoon, the leader of Luna, and I make YouTube videos. Whether it be commentary, parodies, doing lucky draws, or simply playing the game, I love to make them, and I'm glad that so many of you enjoy watching them. In the past, I made a number of guides helping players to perform various aspects of the game. These included completing the Dr. Diaper prologue mission and making accessories from accessory cores. I have also made unofficial guides on how to do the Cloud of Pitch Dark and Mortal Kombat missions, as well as a parody guide on how to get healing for winners. My new guide will tackle one of the confusing things within the game, which some players still don't even know about, getting inherited skills from accessories. And now universal norm in my guide videos, I will be dividing the video into sections. The materials and what they do, skill inherits the theory, and lastly, skill inherits the process.
So, first up, the materials and what they do.
All the different materials give different types of stats to your upgrade bar. Most will build primarily on one bar, but some will give equal amounts to all. I will now list and categorize all of the different materials. The power materials: Mars Cactus, Amped Turtle, Cockatrice's Egg, Great Squid's Leg, Flesh of Mammoth, Fiery Ore of Sun, and Fiery Ingot. The trick materials: Butterfly Wings, Bloody Bat Wing, Peacock's Feather, Pirate's Propeller, Moa Moa Bird Wing, Freezing Ore of Comet, and Freezing Ingot. The life materials: Avion Water, Rich Honey, Radical Vitrol, Daigoku-in Sake, Avion Mercury, Stormy Ore of Jupiter, and lastly, Stormy Ingot. The all materials: Green Tea, Raggle Sea Ale's Petal, Mandragora, Hesson's Peach, Moonlight Flower, Topaz, Opal. There are also jewels for each of the upgrade types, which give sizable amounts to the main stat. These jewels are primarily obtained from crescent draws as dud black balls. Viewers of my draw videos should already know that I love aquamarines. Lastly everyone, the superior materials. The ones shown at the top here give 70 to the primary stat, and 10 to others, and the ones below give a complete 100 to their primary type. But all of these can really be obtained from the general just one time when you reach some of the final hero ranks, or from an extremely low chance drop during the Vafabon missions. So to be honest, you don't really need to worry about these ones all too much. Knowing the exact number of points given from a material, which I've put next to each material, will be important for inherits later on, so keep that in mind. The larger the bar, the higher the chances for you to get a good skill, and seeming you only have 6 slots to put these materials in, it's best that you use your best materials to try and maximize your potential gains. In order to get better materials, you need to exchange your lesser ones for the next rank up. This can be done through Assistant Carlson in Spin Square. As you rank up, you'll be able to exchange lesser materials for better ones. I have reached the last hero rank, so I have unlocked all the possible exchange options, as you can see here. Basically, 5 of one rank down will give you 1 of the next best option, then 5 of that will give you the next best one, and so on. You can also exchange 5 ores for an ingot, which is a good idea. Because you only have 6 upgrade slots, you're going to want to use the best possible materials to get the best selection of skills. So don't be afraid to exchange everything to get the best possible material. Here we go. 5 cactus gives you 1 turtle. 25 cactus gives you 5 turtles or 1 cockatrice egg. 125 cactus gives you 5 cockatrice eggs or 1 squid leg. And 625 cactus gives you 5 squid legs or 1 flesh of mammoth. Now that is a prickly situation, but it's worth it. Carlson, you scamming bust. And that ends the material section of my guide. Hopefully you can differentiate your materials and sort them out in your inventory, which, by the way, is possible. Go to your materials menu and hold down your mouse on one of the materials and move it about. Then, like me, as you can see here, you can sort them into the position, from the lowest power to the highest power. Then the same for trick and life, etc. Dragging stuff around and organizing things also works for your furniture, accessories, everything. So consider this a little bonus tip. You're welcome, son.
Now we move on to Section 2, Skill Inherits the Theory.
When going to upgrade accessories, you will have 6 upgrade slots, but the inherited accessory skill slot can only be unlocked once you've gotten the Mix 54 machine, which, as I discussed in my previous accessory crafting guide, can only be obtained after completing, or failing, it doesn't matter, a quest given to you by Dr. Diaper after doing 10 accessory upgrades. Once you've unlocked the machine, an accessory slot will appear when you upgrade accessories. First of all, you're going to want to know what skill an accessory is going to give you. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know every single skill which you can get from the different accessories. Thankfully, however, there is a page on the GetAmped 2 Japanese Wikipedia which has nearly every accessory to date and what skill they can give you.
Now isn't that just handy?
In fact, the Wikipedia has sections for everything, including materials, which I basically just covered before. But some people learn better through watching a video guide on something, and it doesn't help that these pages can't be translated properly, so I guess me making this guide isn't entirely obsolete. Go through the list of accessories and find the inherit which you like the look of. Although it's not translated properly, you can still make out what a skill is. For example, Tame Weak. That's the attack when you hold down C. The skill will either be a power, trick, or life type, and if you put this inherit on your accessory, it will take the position of the type of skill you get. Keep in mind that you can only have one power, trick, and life skill per accessory. And also know that the color of the circle next to the skill is not the type of skill that it is, but rather the level that you got the skill at. If you want to know about the normal skills you can get on your accessories when you upgrade, check out the skills section under the skill tab on the Japanese Wikipedia page. Now I think I'm going to go for the Midnight Ruler's inherit, which on this page is under Jump Strength, so we can assume that that's the Jump X attack, where I kick down and can shoot a laser beam from my eyes. Pretty nice attack. It says here that it's also a trick inherit, so for this I will need to put in a lot of trick materials if I want to be able to get it. Here is where the numbers next to the materials I had earlier come in. When I click on putting the Midnight Ruler as the inherit accessory, it says beside my accessory, difficulty 60. What this number corresponds to isn't exactly clear, but here's my theory, which, when asking my friends what the difficulty meant, they all gave me the exact same answer. If we go into the accessory alchemy, not the upgrade screen, we can put in 2 freezing ingots and see that it is a full blue bar with 100 trick points beside it. But if we go to the upgrade screen, 2 freezing ingots does not complete the bar. It still has a light blue chance area, which could randomly be anywhere between that sector when we try to get the skill. Now here's where my theory crumbles, and none of the same friends asked before have backed up evidence to explain this. Some accessories have over 100 difficulty points to get the inherit. So what are we supposed to do? Make sure there are over 100 points in the accessory alchemy? I don't think so. If the bar is completely full in the upgrade screen, you can probably still get that inherit anyway, so I don't know. Does anyone know what the difficulty thing really stands for? If you do, please leave an answer in the comments below and I'll make the answer an annotation here. As basic as possible. If it's a trick inherit, add primarily trick points and hope the machine does not screw you over.
Here we are at the final section, and it's a quick one. Skill inherits the pro.
With most of the stuff we learnt in the previous section, we can now put 2 and 2 together. The inherit is a trick skill, plus the difficulty is asking for 60 points, equals we need 60 trick points. With the 2 freezing ingots, we know for sure that it is above 60, so we will definitely get this skill. But I still want to try and get healing for winners, or double guts, which are regular, non-inherited power skills. So I will want to also have a decent amount of power on this accessory too. Seeming I have the materials for it, why not? Here I have everything I need, so let's try it out. I know this isn't a draw, but let's do it anyway. Here we go! Let's party! There it is! I got it! Now when I use this accessory in combat and use my Jump X...
Wowzers! That's the Jump X attack of the Midnight Ruler!
Well, you've seen me get my inherited skill, so I hope you all know how it works now. Let's do a quick recap of what we've learnt. Different materials will give you different stats, most of which giving more points to one particular skill. Lesser materials can be exchanged in sets of 5 for the next rank up through Assistant Carlson and Spin Square, and using your best ones when upgrading is highly recommended. The Japanese Wikipedia provides a list of most accessory inherit skills to date, including how many difficulty points they all require and what type of points they need. You can only have 3 skills on your accessory, 1 power, 1 trick, and 1 life, no double ups of the same type. And find out what type of skill the inherit skill is, then match the difficulty points with the current amount of power, trick, or life points. And that's the end of my guide. Thanks for watching. I may have missed a few things, or a lot of things, but hopefully now you'll know the gist of it and will be able to start getting awesome skills to perfect your own fighting style. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel for more GetAmped related videos, as well as my second channel for bonus videos and recordings. Once again, thanks for watching. This is LaurieMoon of Luna, signing out.